Hi, I'm Maribeth Quinn, a mixed media collage artist, and today I'm going to show you how I figured out how to use soft pastel on my collage papers, but actually fix them to the paper so that I can use them and never worry about them coming off or getting on my fingers, or most of all, spreading all over my collage painting. So today I'm going to show you how to get them really adhered to this paper and protected. So then you could just use medium on them like you do on all of your other collage papers. So here we go. As you can see, this looks like just fresh, soft pastel marks, and I'm gonna rub all over it and nothing comes off on my fingers. So it is fixed to this paper. And now I can use it in collage and put medium over it and it's not going to budge. So this is how I do that. First I'll show you on a piece of medical exam paper. And I will also get a piece of teabag paper or rice paper. So I just pulled out a few soft pastels here. And I'm just going to roughly make some marks. With these pastels. And then I'll show you how I fix them to this paper. So the first thing I do is I get my medium, which is Golden Satin Glazing Liquid. I use this with all my collage. It works really great, but I just have it in this handy bottle. And I'm just going to put a little bit in a bowl here. And now I'm going to really dilute it with some water and mix it up really good. It's probably a pretty even mixture of the medium to water. And now I'm just going to go over these marks. And because it's going to spread that pastel around, I try to move over the marks in a way that I kind of want the color to move, because as I said, it's just going to move it. So you definitely want to be mindful of that. Now I'll go into these really pink and purple areas. And you just want to get a lot of medium on that pastel, so nothing is left exposed, because that will definitely move around when you put some medium on it later. I can even use some of this color out here as part of the design if I want. So now I've just laid it on top of my drying rack so it can dry for a little bit. I'll just show you the same thing on a piece of this teabag paper. I still have a little bit of pastel pigment there on my mat. I'll just pick that up. And it really doesn't matter which side you use. One of these is matte and untreated, and the other has a little bit of a gloss on it. So I'll just put this down and make some new marks. All right, now we've got our medium and still have a good little bit of it. I'm going to go over my green first, I think. Just make sure that I really cover it. make a few stray marks just because it has all that pigment on it. And so now I'll just go over all the pink ones and just sort of make gestures that cover the pastel, but also maybe look the way I want it to look, because my glazing medium now has so much pastel pigment in it that it has color itself. So I just want to make sure that I'm using that in the way that I want it to look in the end. What I love about this is there's no way to be precious about it or distinct, and it really helps me grow as an artist, because anything that makes me paint in a way where I'm not thinking about being perfect or precise is so helpful to me. All right, and now I will put this away to dry as well. So now they're both here drying, and we'll take a look at them in just a bit. When they're done, the pastel is just as vibrant as when I put it on, and it doesn't get all blurred together. It's really just beautiful. And as you can see in this video, sorry it's in the wrong presentation. I just took this with my phone for Instagram. But I just used some old paint water and tried to tint the background of these papers. And as you can see, the medium that is around the pastel protects it from that pigment that I'm dipping it into, and so it doesn't blend with the pastel and dull down the color at all. It just goes around it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this and that you give it a try if you're interested in getting these beautiful pastel marks that look like they were just freshly made onto your teabag paper or rice paper, or in the case of this one, medical exam paper, which is very much like tissue paper, and they will not budge or move. I hope you enjoy it. If you'd like to learn more of these layered techniques with collage papers, join me in my class, The Layered Botanical. It's really a lot of fun, and as always, I so appreciate you spending your time with me. Happy painting!